Tonight, we sat down with an ICE agent to discuss the latest developments regarding the current immigration claimant in the United States.
That's nice, huh?
Thank you for taking the time to join us today. Please let us know your name and what's happening.
My name is Jorge El Chucho Rodriguez, and I don't think a lot of people understand my pain. I know you might just see a handsome guy in front of you that you think he has it all figured out, but I don't. You understand? I have a career in law enforcement, and a lot of people don't see that as what I do is law enforcement. Some people see me as just a security guard for a border, but I'm not. I enforce the law, and then I have family who breaks the law, and I live in that world.
What are some of the struggles that you deal with on a day-to-day?
It's lonely out there. Not being invited to any parties. Not being accepted because of the career choices. What makes me and identifies me as a law enforcement person. And I don't think that people understand that I want to be invited to a piñata too. I want to go to a gender reveal party. I want to do that stuff. I want to eat a carne asada. When they say, ¿se va a hacer o no se va a hacer la carnita asada? They never ask me, because I would do it. I would do the carnita asada, but they don't trust me. They say, once a wolf, always a wolf. I'm not a wolf. I'm a shepherd.
What are some of the things that people might call you out in public while you're at your job?
Pig. And that hurts because I'm fat. Does that make sense? Like when they call you a pig and you're fat, that hurts. Like when you're in shape, you don't care because you know it's not true. But when you're fat like me and they say pig, like that hurts like more than anything else. Like more than like my partner, he's skinny. And they call him a pig, but it just slides off of him because he's skinny. But when you're fat, it hits you in your chest and then goes into your, like rolls in your fat and it stays there at night.
What are some of the things you find the most challenging about your job?
Sometimes we don't know if he's Guatemala or Mexico. And I don't want to just judge people. So I created a few questions, like to know, like if you're from Guatemala or from Mexico, from El Salvador. Like if I go, va pues, and the guy reacts like I know he's from El Salvador. He goes, no mames, and the guy reacts, I know he's from Mexico. A lot of people called me a Judas, but they have to understand that if you're illegal, you're illegal. Even if you are my mom. You understand? Yes, you gave me life, but you also broke the law. And people judged me and they criticized me because I deported her, because I deported my dad, I deported my brothers. I didn't deport my dog because he had his shots. My dog had all his paperwork, but the rest of my family didn't. And now I find myself in this empty house by myself. And a legal dog. The dog has papers. He didn't break the law. He was born in this country. The other ones, they were just dreamers. And I'm not a dreamer, I'm a doer.
Is there any regret in the career path that you selected or that you have chosen?
It's not an easy one. It's not an easy choice. You don't think I thought of it? I thought of it. I said, hey, you're going to be alone. And I'm okay with that. I understand that I'm going to have to be alone. But I'm not always alone. I have my friends. Chuck is my friend. And JR and Chuck, they're from Minnesota. Y el otro es de Mississippi, and they're really nice guys. They don't talk a lot of Spanish. They don't talk no Spanish, pero they're good guys. And they commend me. That's what they say. I commend you. I commend you for what you do in protecting this country. Things that I love about my job, I mean, who doesn't love a man in uniform, right? Like that's the first thing, like the ladies. And well, you know, now you have the power, you get a gun, you know. You ask questions, people have to talk to you. Like I didn't have that before. Like I would have asked people, like, what's your name? And they go, get out of here, you creepo. Like they don't do that anymore. Like now when I wear this uniform, I go, what's your name? You better tell me your name, because you're out. And that's what I love about my job now. Now they have to talk to me. Now they have to answer me. Like before they didn't, but now, because we're that.
What are your thoughts on everything that's happening on social media and everything that the uproar and the aggressive tactics that ICE is implementing?
People have to understand, if you wave at me, that's assault. If you say good morning to me, that's assault. If for some reason you emailed me by accident, that's assault. If you grab my mail not knowing that it was my mail, that's assault. If you pet my dog while I'm walking my dog, that's assault. A lot of people don't understand that. If you order Starbucks in front of me before I order Starbucks, that's assault. If I need to take a shit and you beat me to the bathroom at a 7-Eleven, that's assault. That's what people don't understand. If I see you pumping gas and listening to your phone, that's assault. I can shoot you in the face. If you're listening to La Que Buena, that's assault. If Peso Pluma is your favorite artist, that's assault. A lot of people don't understand this. Like they have to understand what assault is. If you go to Cardenas Market, that's assault. If you say Horra pariente, that's assault. Al cien, that's assault. Certain languages are assault. What else could be assault? It's just you guys make it so easy for us. That's not our fault. Look, if I'm driving down the street and I have an option of 3 different Chevy trucks, but one of the Chevy trucks has a cow on the door, which truck do you think I'm going to stop first? The one with the cow. So, don't put a cow on your door and maybe you have a better chance of me not stopping you, but it's your fault. You make it so easy. You make it so easy. Have I wrongfully accused or detained somebody that was legal in this country? You're as guilty as the illegal person because you're sympathizing. See, what I'm trying to get rid of is sympathizers, because you don't see that they're breaking the law. You don't understand. So you're a sympathizer. So if you sympathize with them, you're going to sympathize with rapists. You're going to sympathize with child molesters. I don't know who else you're sympathizing with. You're going to sympathize with Tekashi 6ix9ine, and he's a rat. You're going to sympathize with Diddy. You're a sympathizer. And sympathizers sympathize for things they shouldn't be sympathizing. Epstein, somebody's sympathizing for Epstein. Donald Trump is definitely sympathizing. Don't be a sympathizer.
How proud are you to be Latino and to be deporting your own people?
Okay, you heard that song? Alguien aquí votó por Trump. That was me. That's how proud I am. There was a whole song made about me at the fiesta, at the party, and alguien de aquí votó por... That's me. That was actually me. So how do I feel? Extremely proud. Extremely proud. Maybe it's not a corrido, but I know they're definitely talking about me.